stumble for the calm, and I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it will rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water, water, water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain?
Welcome. 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 718-554-8598. Have an artist in studio. Powerful voice, of course. He has an album that he's promoting right now. We're going to speak all about it. The name of the artist?
Droop Lion, you know.
Droop Lion.
Jamaica yard, you know what I mean?
Where do we start? Where do we start? How long in the industry? What is the album offering? Let's just talk music and talk your career right now.
You want to see, you know, is a Jamaican, a born Jamaican. I was born in St. Mary, you know what I mean? And grew up in Waterhouse, you know, between Olympic Way, Balcom Drive, Tower Hill, you know what I mean, Capture Land, you know. This music is with I from a birth, man, because you know how Jamaica things stay. I mother dead from my 9 months, you know.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I never get to know I old man until I was like 12 years old. You know what I mean? And then my grandmother is a lady who sent I to church, you know. You know, every Sundays. You know, sometime I'll Saturday when our friend them church I keep, you know what I mean? So that's where I start to learn a thing called feelings within sounds of music. Because when they're at church, you know what I mean, and them a play this drum and the people them a sing and a clap and at the tambourine, you actually can feel a vibration, you know. You know, because then the people them a feel what them a sing and them a send out energy, you know what I mean. So there's some music for I and I, when I and I recognize it. Me understand feelings of music, you know, but directions of music professionally is when I approach the thing in like, it was 1999 when I meet a man called Sir X Small. He bring me to a man called Mallory Williams, you know, and every original Jamaican know these people because Mallory Williams was a man who sing a song called Boom She Boom. You know what I mean? From way back in the 80s, a #1 song down there. He's a great musician, you know. And Sir X Small is a musician at the music school called Edla Monday down there. So you find out these two men are the first man actually look for me and say, but man, you have a sound, you know. And for music, it's sound. You know what I mean? So the man them must say, yo, you need direction. And it was with Molly Williams. He had a studio called Red Light Studio at the time. You know, at a voice. My first 45. You know. And then he told me that he put it in Sonic Sounds, and the first printed print, it sell like 500 copies. Well, the music never stopped. But me or I talking from earlier about the struggles within Jamaica. Well, listen me now. Anyone one day and live in a denial, you know. You know what I mean? Because Jamaica problem is not just Jamaica, you know. The thing we are going, it's a world problem. See? You know what I mean? But we're talking about Jamaica because this is the place that we know. And this is the first place that anywhere we are fix, we want to fix first. Because even when we speak about repatriation to Africa, we want to fix Jamaica first before we leave that. You know what I mean? And the thing is really right down there. So it make I and I have to go look at work. You know? Some wasn't that focused on the music for like about 2 or 3 years after meeting Mallory Williams. Well, in 2000, 2002, 2001, 2, you know what I mean? We start go back to studio. You know, we start back a mixing lab and we start back at the necessary studio them all about the place and thing. Music just keep growing. And yes, I don't know where this is my first album. I think called Ideologist. Me know a strong word. You know what I mean? But I feel within myself, say, I know the meaning of these words. You know, because it's I will live these words. I feel like this. All that I know within music and out of music, I put together.
Any inspirations?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, because knowing, say, I have fun in a certain way. I grew between country and town, the two diaspora. I look upon all the things. You know what I mean? All the people. I can't lie about them things.
See.
You know what I mean? I see people I admire. When I a youth and can't find my parents, I even look over some yard and say, I should have me live over there so with them nice people for my parents. So there's a whole heap of, you know what I mean, inspiration from all levels. But when me really overstand, say, these are things that are built I, and it's called inspiration. It's Rastafari. It's when I get the full calling towards Rastafari. I vision open up to the fullness. Now I start learning to humble self. And learning to humble self teach I a whole heap of things. You know? So inspiration I come from the surrounding. The liberty of the people in Jamaica. I watch the news. I read the papers. I read other books. You know? And everything just gather and manifest. And this is the Ideologist.
Are you still in Jamaica?
Yes, I.
Still living in Jamaica?
Yeah, man. I just come from Europe like 2 weeks ago. And go to Jamaica. Spend a week. And come forward for come link there. Them
Scene. Let's speak about your music. Let's speak about, you know, where the music is coming from. I know that you said that, you know, you're living the life and you're seeing everything around you, and these are the things that you talk about. Social commentary, is that part of your music?
Naturally. I don't see myself. People say prophet, messenger. I don't put myself past that neither. You know what I mean? I adapt because I want to agitate about the social happenings of these people right across the world.
See,
it affects me more than anybody, man. I feel so.
Artists that you have probably been able to absorb a vibe from would be who?
I observe all the greats, but I can tell you know, we are some youth who watch certain rough step-ins because that's how we grow. Me like Toots, me like Bob, you know what I mean? Me like Peter, me love Peter, you know what I mean?
You give me that
like
Peter vibe there.
Dube, you know what I mean? Me like these people because these people are the people when they agitate, I understand, you know. You know what I mean? Me like the people that I learn from a whole lot. So the people I get more knowledge from, I will gravitate to them more.
See,
it's a simple natural.
The album, of course, it has been released. You can buy it now on iTunes and all of the major, you know, purchasing outlets.
And all of them
the name of the album again?
It's Ideologist. You know.
How many tracks on the album?
And it's 14 tracks. You know what I mean? I just use the metaphysics of numbers, knowing that these two sevens will clash. You know what I mean? Within this time.
Here's a question. In your music, what is the message you're trying to get out in your music to the diaspora?
Alright. Right across. There is Jamaicans today. If you notice, because I don't want to really sing this song for Jamaica, I can make that clear.
Right.
You know? But Jamaicans today, we are down there living as if we had no hope. You know what I mean? We kill each other. You know what I mean? And someone's feel like because of them humble beginning, I'm gonna have to behave a certain way. Well, I just tell you a portion of my life a while ago. I don't even know my mother. I have never seen a picture. And I could have behaved in many type of ways because I have the communities that they call vital communities. You know what I mean? At the risk of higher hands to behave anyway too. And police don't get higher, I get police too. You know what I mean? But the thing is, as I'm sure I struggle coming up through Rastafari. I want to live. Because I go understand living. The thing is, I want to sing the music. Every time when I have to create a music, I sit down and I say, well, it's like while Peter touched the music sound, and when I listen all the man guitar goes up, it come like it send me in different events. I know so this is a meditation. Because no matter how I'm mad, you know, and no matter how I feel down, I may listen to these music, but I not even remember, say, my broke. Well, I say, so I want to make I music feel. And whether it's going to be for black people or white people, because I know people are people. You know what I mean? Me I sing the music, that man can sit down and hold meditation late night or early morning or even a middle day. And that, you know.
They're basically singing feel good meditation music.
Huh? Naturally, music is like, I always tell myself, say, I want to use this music. And I'm a natural human resource to find the problems that affect us, but still use the music to bring solution to the people. You know what I mean? Who doesn't understand so fast, like many of us? Because we are getting there, you know. Even though we see people getting squeezed in the wall so much, we are really getting there. People is wising up day by day more, you know, and we have to just keep doing it.
Those of you who are tuning in, we're speaking, of course, to Droop Lion, and he is definitely speaking about the passion in his music, where his music is coming from, where the inspiration is coming from. I know Drew has a question for him, but before we go to Drew's question, here's what I would like you to do. The album has 14 tracks when the 2 7s clash, right? I would like you to just pick any track of the album and just do something a cappella for those people to feel the energy coming from your voice and your inner body.
True, man. In this time, you know, it ain't no easy way getting around. Oh, Jew plan representing to the fullness in this time, y'all. When the barrel cracks and the smoke smell, my mama sing a prayer for me. Jano, she puts her arms around me, and so this place sounds set us free. Early morning, Black Mara coming and try to take my brothers on a jail ride. But New York, if they're taking us all to Al Santa, don't you know we got to reach alive? I'm taking the freeway. The freeway, around the wall, the freeway. Oh, my brothers and sisters, they will be singing me a treading of the King's highway. I'm taking the freeway, the freeway, around the wall, the freeway. Oh, my brothers and sisters, they will be singing me a treading of the King's highway. Sound chart, see the smoke rise above Earth's surface, while the mountain comes to the sea. Building blocks, it's burning, and the new someone crying help. Thunder roll and lightning strikes. See the sun comes with all its might. Plantation field is burning, setting the way for us to be free. For I'm taking the freeway, the freeway, around the wall, the freeway. Oh, my brothers and sisters, they will be seeing me treading of the King's highway.
I can't help but to feel that there's some country, you know what I mean? That country and western vibe in some of the music that you're putting out, and in your voice as well. That you know, are you inspired by country and western music?
Yes, sir. The thing is, no, man. The real truth about I. Come in, want to talk like how me or everybody at talk. I want to talk the truth. You know, sir, every music inspire I. Naturally, me as a man, we sit down as dreadlocks as me is and listen to portion of soul's music too, you know, and know what go on with it too. You know what I mean? I listen to pop youth them, you know. Sometimes I listen to French youth them, I don't know a word what them are saying, you know. Put the melody and the beat on the thing. You know what I mean? I listen to Christian music even to the day, you know, even though I know so many things were going on, because as I is the first Christian, and if them are different, it me just want to see them different to the fullness. Because this is music. On a kind of boundary, and this is the problem. You know what I mean? Man, them make many man start behave away. You know? I mean, I tell a guy, say, if you want to be a movie star, you can't just tell the people them that. Because music is not acting. You know, music is more feelings.
Scene.
You know what I mean? And we tell a lot of people, it's in our history, that even when time I and I was bombarded and taken away from Africa and bring round of this for slavery in all of these places, it's music that we use, you know what I mean, to communicate across barriers to each other, You know what I mean? That's what could have even the right here. So today, I mean, man dance say, yeah, we're kind of free from the cane piece. You know? It was music because we could stand up and reason. That's what they told us. You know what I mean? So I want the ones them for know. So we can use the music. You know? I when I talk about putting out the salsa like with someone I call the eye. I tell the eyes if I put out a salsa and the eye fuse the eye resource and keep a show and do all a lot of things. You know what I mean? And at that, we want to use the music. The ones them must start use the music in a hopeful way. Make the youth them start think back clean. Because that's what Bob do. And that's what Peter do. That's what Jacob do. That's what culture do. And it was tribulation time from them time until this time. Because if it wasn't rough times, the youth them would have come to that level using this type of music to agitate.
As someone who is in Jamaica, live in Jamaica, knows the struggle of Jamaica, how influential do you feel that the music is amongst the youth them of today?
Very, man. It's like drugs, man. And that's just the only truth. Many times a year they are them people out there, you know, would sit down and interview a youth, and I would be listening all the radio and a youth tell one that, oh, the music not have no influence on the people. I'm like, we are talking. I'm telling one this, man. If you sing about love, man, people feel love, you know. If you sing about war, man, people blood vessel will just pump hard and they just get ignorant and can't think cool. You know, see it? Naturally, one time, listen now, right now, Jamaicans, right now, we as youth will grow up. It's like all the elder youth, them like they are them, eh? I'm going to tell you something. They are them used to talk like this. Irie, man, everything Irie, seeing, blessed love, one love. And so we talking for. You see me? Cold na dog. You know what I mean? Far away astray, my lord. Because the man them create some journey, you know? And we now fall upon the path. It's just like we done there every day and we tell people, say, Bob and Peter and all the man them is the greatest, and Bob is the king of reggae. And all of we youth want to be great. But none of us follow those type of footsteps. None of us follow those paths. You know what I mean? And it make me worried. Many times it have me timid because then you see a guy do some things. You know what I mean? And you see the crowd and move with him too. And in yourself, and if you stop somebody out of the crowd and say, are the right thing, this, I should have move, you must have stand up where you're there, you know, Droop, because you are do the real thing still, you know. But you don't want me to feel a way or something, you know what I mean? You just look over me a while ago, you know what I mean? So, it a this track.
Right.
Behaviors are this track.
You said earlier that, you know, you wanted your music to be able for people to feel your music, right? As far as like sending a message out. And I was going to say to you, a lot of times we hear artists say, like, you know, we hear that the music is separated from the artist. Like the message might not be the journey of the artist himself.
Problem,
do you feel that, you know, when somebody hear your music now, they listen to your album, when them see your road, are the same ideologies you have, like you say?
Sir, I mean with that money, yes, of course. At that I aim for, at that me I work on. That is the duty for I and I. As a man who come out every day, come talk to people. I don't follow pastor, you know. We talk about who. Listen what the preacher say, but you know have to do what the preacher do, you know. Because let me tell you something. You see if the vest not clean, nothing now come out of it clean. See in far right? That's the reason why until we use the cup in the night. In the morning we wake it up until we want some water to drink and we wash it out. You know what I mean? Because clean things we are dealing with now. You know? I make sure say, because any man speak when him not living a words without works is dead. And that's the problem, my brother. That same question you ask me, it is the problem. Because every man feel like, oh, yeah, him can get up and speak of this and him can portray this, but him can go do other things. No. You know what I mean? You have to stay in your lane, man.
718-554-8598. Droop line is in the studio. Of course, we're speaking about his brand new album release, 14 tracks. And you can get it on any, you know, outlet that music is sold.
Amazon,
yes,
Google Play, the whole of them, you know what I mean?
But if
Spotify.
someone, I see someone in the chat room saying that they would like to have a reasoning with you or catch up with you. How is that possible? How are you reachable?
I reachable, man, because it's free people who manage I, you know. You know what I mean? And Jeffrey, that is Mr. Cabell Stevenson. He's a very popular man in the music industry, man. Me easy to forget too. You know what I mean? And Tamika, it's the free people entertainment.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So once
big up to Tamika and Jeffrey.
And it is VP Records who distribute this album. You know? So when you want to get to Jupiter, I don't think it's hard to get to.
You mentioned you're coming from Europe, so you started touring already.
Yeah, man, I've been touring a couple of years now, you know. You know what I mean? But as me I show you, them will make you feel like you're not doing. But then because I grow to understand, so them thing we go on. Because I've been touring, I tour with Capitan for like 2 years, you know what I mean? And I tour with Gladiator right now. It's me who carry Gladiators on the road, the band called Gladiator from way back then. So, and I've been touring in Europe, I've been to a lot of places. You know what I mean? It's my first time in New York City.
Oh,
but
wow.
I just coming off a tour in the West Coast, you know what I mean, in February, and it was a very good one. I did 36 shows. You know what I mean? That's how my shows stay too. You know, because then I not go around and tell the one them no lie. I tour with Capitan, so I break to a vast amount of people, and when I get my chance to do my thing, the people receive me. You know? So me have a market space out there. You know, that's the reason why I go back in Europe the other day to promote the album amongst the people to make them get. Because they're always talking about they want album from I did an album already, you know. Album called Back and Tracks. That's when I just started touring with Gladiators. You know what I mean? I did an album with them. You know? And I tour like about 3-4 years now, me and Gladiators on the road. You know what I mean? I did a tour in West Coast, me and Midnight and Highway. You know, it's
so the music is getting out there, and
yeah, man, it's getting out there. You know what I mean? But you know, it's hard work. You know,
the younger artists that are coming up now in the reggae revival. What is your acquaintance with them? Are you friends or associates with some of the young artists now?
Man, a Droop lion, you know. You know what I mean? A Droop lion is not like the cheetah them, nor the fox, nor the mountain goats them, you know. And the lion will take care of the people them, so every youth are my youth.
See.
You know what I mean? Because we not tell youth lie, I wouldn't lie to ourselves. You know what I mean? The youth them know say if me disgruntled with something I go tell them straight, so and me no matter who them be. You know what I mean? Well I youth them are my virgin man. I just see Chronics the other night when we was at Alpha Boys celebration. You know what I mean? I was there talking, he even asked me for a copy of the album as well because I don't see him as yet. Because the youth them know great things in the making, man. From great ones, we as youth, for the some self and take time and things will happen. But many times, it's not even youth. I think I go on in Jamaica, and you know what I mean? Because you have some people who want you to bring out them agendas. You get me? And many youth don't know these type of things. Say, if you come to sing music, you sing music. And if you have China manager or ninja, you don't micromanage the thing. You know what I mean? And behave like you're stupid. Well, let me use them thing and crush Jamaica youth them. And every time a youth rise and supposed to move forward, it's a whole heap of thing because nobody's there to teach us. You know what I mean? We have to be looking from way out and you know what I mean?
As an artist in the industry right now, right? What in the reggae industry that you would change right now, or would you let things remain the same the way it is?
No, man. I Droop Lion is about to make reggae greater one more time. I just want to use that as a slogan right now. You know what I mean? On the chat. Because listen to me. I know. I'm confident myself. So when I see I go on, once they make me identify the problems, and make me also which part I could find solutions. It simply means that I could play a great role with changes to this. I'm telling you something. Reggae artists are very lazy these days. They don't know the effort and the works that the man them put in to even get the thing to these levels. This is America. See, I don't know much about America. I read and I watch it on the TV, you know what I mean? And I find out it's over 300 million people live in America. You know? And if 300 million people live on the continent, my lord, you know what I mean? It's not simple for me or any man to just get up and sing a song and 300 million people hear that by next week or by a morning. You know what I mean? You have to put in works in Jamaica, you have to put in works in America, you have to put in works and it takes time. That's the reason why you have to make sure so the work positive and clean and hopeful and can be presented anywhere. Now, the youths them fall in a hustling thing. Not because of the youths, you know. It's because of people who learn it before the youths. You know what I mean? Because money is a very nice thing. That's how we find out about them. You know? Money very nice to them. So if they make a short-term money, a man find out that him don't set up the thing to create that long-term channel. Him just continue that short-term, knowing that it going cut off to have all a youth future in him and to know that going drop a ground in 2 years' time too. If you notice who you there, you see it, how much rise, and by 2 years' time, you wonder, John will star. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? A man have the thing in him on. And when him come with a song and come give it to the international world, you up on the radio station and you have to say, no, sir, shame this man. Me expect better than this from you, man. Now what is? You know what I mean? Because guess what? Nobody investing on themselves. I would teach Jamaican artists to invest back on themselves. There's no industry for the music in Jamaica. You know what I mean? I see how the rap youth them set up them industry in other place and the youth them respect the laws of them thing and get the government involved. I find out there are intelligent peoples in Jamaica, in the music too, who are trying to keep the government out. That's why the culture ministry all now don't get involved. You know what I mean? To defend the thing. When I go up on tour, anywhere in the world, Jamaica government don't set up anything that I can get back my tax return. And I can't go to the people in the country and don't pay tax. I talk about the technicality plus the whole thing. You know what I mean? I think that the government need to get more involved, and that's how them would regulate even enough how go on with the behavior of the youth them. You know what I mean? Because if the industry say we don't want that over here, sir, it simply means that it can't come over here, sir. You know what I mean? But it need regulation.
Old and young, she said that the son no need. So me bond the sense of me, not tell me eyes them bleed. And as a cliff down me bill another said speed. And if you said weed, me ball out indeed. Ganja we want and a ganja me need. So me sing from me born, me a ganja man. Me mother used to push me in a ganja prom. Hey, from me born, me a ganja man. The country where me come from is a ganja land. So sing the song from me born, me a ganja man. My mother used to push me in a ganja prom. Hey, from me born, me a ganja man. The country where me come from is a ganja land. So when turn it touch overseas, touching in a Queens and all place like Belize. From people to
Jeez. Jeez. Big up to those of you in the chat room, man. And I see some people in the chat room saying, for an artist, an artist out there that is not fully developed and your name is not fully out there, you have a powerful message and definitely a powerful way of presenting yourself, which is not usually the case. You know what I mean? So definitely got to big you up for that. Seems like you actually have picture road and know exactly which road you're going to trod on. You know what I mean? And that's a good thing. You know what I mean? We interview all type of artists in these studios, and sometimes, you know what I mean, the reasoning is not as powerful as it should be. So we have to give thanks when we hear some good reasoning, man. The album out in stores now.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit more about the album before you go.
As I said, I think this music, and I say many times to people, it's more than music. You know, because I use the word ideologies to describe it. I think these words must be kept close, you know, to the amount of things we are going right now. And as me I show you the music where I do, I give its own meaning and purpose to it. I say it's like a medicine to the sickness and the societies across the world today, you know, because as me say, and the people who are lovers of good music, who appreciate good music from a long time and still doing, you can grow up your kids on this music, you can play it in your home. This is music that can play in the church. This is music that can play in the schools. It can play at work, you know what I mean? Because as I say, music is a method where we have to use right now to gather back our youths. If you notice when you go in the train, when you go in the bus, on the street, in the cars, every youth got a earphone in their ears. You know what I mean? And they're not just listening to a phone call. It's mostly music that they're listening to, and some of these music is music that they listen every day. You know what I mean? It's like not even like they don't know them, but they listen to them every day because it's the music that keep them balanced, you know? And we are say if we can push the positive music up in those headphones, you know what I mean? Well, the youth, them I guess, they will be able to get a brighter light and not keep being the light, you know what I mean? Naturally, I just that may say. So the people them go and get it.
Education,
you know?
through music.
Naturally. Because I see them do it in the schools now, you know? They're teaching the youth, and from a longer time, even from I got primary school. I remember it's my grandfather who tell I the first time, 1 and 20, 2 and 20, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 20, 27, you know what I mean? I learned that. In music, I learned how to count, you know what I mean, to 50 in music, to 100. you know, from a tender age. So I know some music can be a way, you know, a method where we can use and teach our youths. Not just only academia levels, you know what I mean? But levels where natural intelligence. Because after, we tell our youths, you need to be educated. And our youth say, oh, happened to him bright like me? Him can read a book. You know what I mean? I say, you need, after you leave school, tertiary levels education not alone now God just bring us forward. I know me learn that. Is His Majesty first. I read, speak that. You know? And when I look at it for myself, I see it's a man need to sit down and develop divine intelligence. You know, and it's only going to happen through behavior pattern, you know what I mean? Or just behavior pattern. So that Jamaica suffer from. It's not no man need no handout. You know what I mean? Even though the police station and the clinics and the schools and the hospitals are in deplorable state, it's not an infrastructure problem we have. You know? It's a lack of education problem we have. Because if people are educated, them don't know if it behave. You know, see it. And
I got a question for you. Earlier you said something about you know, getting it to the people, and everybody can admit now that there is a movement of positive music in Jamaica, right? But when you go down there and you turn on the radio, that's not what you hear.
Actually.
You think there's a reason why we're not here? The DJ them are consciously not playing the music, or is a system I try cover down the thing?
Actually, my family. The thing is, my family. Look at I. This is Droop, you know. I have done every show in Jamaica, you know. You know, I got my first #1 song amongst my country people them in 2010, you know, with a guy named Chiny K. We used to have a studio right in mixing lab, you know. That's his production name. And you people are just hearing about I. It's only Elise Kelly alone who play I song, my lord. Natural fact. More time, Big A will give us strength. You know? But I can tell you, it's Elise Kelly who make I and I be known to the people. Come on now. It's over 27 and more, our 30 radio station in Jamaica. And I know a behavior pattern. I have never disrespect. You know what I mean? It's not like I want to go a derogative way. They are the same ones who saying, yo, you don't need to sing good music. And when you sing good music, it's a problem. I don't know. You know what I mean? I go blame it all on a pure ownership thing. I know it's a pure thing I go on, but I can't just that too. Because it takes the minds of men. You know what I mean? Because if you have good mind and in good intelligence, it tells us that even if I'm going to take your money to do a thing, it simply means that the things that are supposed to be done still are going to end up do. You know what I mean? Naturally, and you know, because the man who are pushing him money for me to do something, he must know, say, it's a part-time thing, this. Man, I can't do this the regular, because if I could do this regular, I'm going to just come up front to them thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So once I push it on a back door, him can't call me every minute, I say, I want to hear himself every minute. Because I know the work is here to be done. But now what going on, my family, I feel like the man them vex. You know? I feel like it's a machine fault thing I go on. I say enough time to hygiene them. I say, look at this. Because I will hear some things go on. I will see some behavior. And for I tell you, if you ask a Christian, it's only that I can speak the truth. It's a machine fault thing I go on. Because a man will spend 50 years going through all the struggle to build himself on this music. And when people start to recognize him and say, yeah, you have doing a time, you have paid your dues, and you have a nice song now, come. You know what I mean? This is the time the man start to mash up back everything that he laid to reach there. You know what I tell my friend? So it's the same thing with the movements of the production. And I can't blame it upon a pure ownership thing like many of you. I know say intelligence of people. You see me? Because I simply know that this is a computer and this now have nothing in it until we upload things in it. Now when we upload things in it and we come here and go on it like this and nothing come out to we not see nothing come up on the screen, we have a problem. We have to call the man who fix computer. Now if we never put nothing inside that computer and we go on the screen and nothing come up, we know it's nothing there in that. I test with that test if nothing need to come up, you know what I mean? So this is the thing. The man them have the thing them because good music still making. I could come here to come tell you say it's Droop and I make good music. Even though I just tell you a while ago say it's I who's gonna make reggae great one more time again. You know what I mean? Even greater. Because I great already, but I say greater, you know. It's a whole heap of good music I make there. But the opportunity to get the music out to the people get lacking in a Jamaica if you notice. The man them run with promoters. Brother, it's a whole lot of things. Because I are youth. I remember now. You hear the I talk nice pan radio, and they I talk intelligent and can answer anything. They are not just play music, they are give information. You know what I mean? And all heap of data go on in my place. It's not a whole lot of data go on. It's just a few people who can actually interview a youth. From the TV to the radio I talk about, Seeing? Because when I watch TV and I see the man them interview the youth them, it make the people them in New York officer about this man idiot. Because you ask the youth nothing of sense. You know what I mean? I just say to the eye them say, you can ask me a question again, Because I love how the eye them ask question. You know what I mean? The eye them ask man something man can elaborate on, my lord. And after a whole long made a ground, Because I don't want to be disrespectful. Now all of them things there need to be fixed. That's the question where you ask. What would I change? I would like, if you can come publicly and tell a man say, or not even publicly, but can hold a man in our reasoning and show a man say, you lose the intelligence, you lose the whole theory of what this music is about and the movements of Jamaica, the brand Jamaica itself, and the music, the culture that help to embed in within the music, within the country. What you go on now? Nobody now act like Jamaican. And it start, not just now, it start a couple of years ago, long time, where people start to upgrade their life. See? It's like, my relative, they are foreign and all over there, live in a one room, a zinc our door. You know what I mean? Nobody never have no problem with it. Until my big sister come a foreign. My big sister starts say, Mama, you have got to take off the door there. You know why she said that? It's the same thing what you talk about. A man I go say $1 is $1 in our country. But $1 in America carry more values more than $1 in Jamaica. You know what I mean? A Jamaican dollar now have the values where American dollar have in America. You know what I mean? So she starts see things and she'll learn things. And she'll say, Mama, you're going to change the door now. Mama said, how am I change the door? You don't know say I'm only change the door. Because we have to go get hardware. You know what I mean? And she said, Mama, your door not so there, She just find out the door not so there, Because of the same infraction rate what we are talking about. Zine, the exchange rate and all of these type of things. When a man sending a bills, go give him sister again one of them loved ones. It can stretch a little farther than which part when him get 10 flat Jamaican grand. I wonder if you see the thing.
Yeah, man.
Or too long it take him to achieve 10. So I do all of them things. And it make the deplorable things start going on the music. It make the music get greedy. And the youth them no business. Man want fame because man think for him have fame himself. Until him find out say him get popular and common. People come at him first 10 show them and nobody ain't gonna come at 11th show. 11 show no feel good, the 12 no feel good, him start think about something else. Him get so ignorant that him think a 30 man him for start walk with right now. And when you walk with 30 man, it's 30 different type of thinking. You know what I mean? 30 complex behavior. You know what I mean? You don't know much what them man their behavior now can really control what you're talking. Know the thing which one different levels. Because you have to try to fit everybody thing. And nobody now tell the youth them say, just calm. Music is not like that. Because if I listen keenly to the man them that was before, who right now today, we are saying is the greatest. Them
steppings did different.
Just cool.
Droop Line is in the studio, people. 718-554-8598. He has a brand new album, of course. Droop, let them know again before you go where they can get the album, the name of the album, and anything else you need to put out there before you go.
It's Droop Lion, and it's D, meaning Delta. You know what I mean? Because I don't speak English language so properly. I got to tell them it's D like David. DROOPLION, And it's ideologies. You know what I mean? It's a 14-track album. Consists of 14 songs. I say it's medicine. It's musical medicine to life. And they can go and get it on iTunes. You know what I mean? Google. They can go at the Apple. The Spotify. all of these things, the Amazon. It's there and it's out in the store with the physical copy. You know, for the people who call right now. I was in France like 2 weeks ago. I see it in one of the biggest record store, I think called Fnac. You know, so it's right around the place worldwide right now because VP pushing it out there to make sure that the people can put on to it feasible. Me asking the people, man, I don't have no whole heap of album. It's just one album, you know. One album with some nice little song on it. Songs we have to keep. Go and get it, man. Support this music. You know what I mean? Naturally. I could keep it. I could keep it because this is something we have to keep.
May I have one last question? I'm going to have to ask you. How did you get your name, Droop Lion?
Well, the real truth about it, me never name myself from a barn, you know. I mean, I try it enough time, you know. Come see some name I mean I like, you know. But it never worked. The thing is, I and I, as I tell you, I grew in the country and through my mother. I don't really grew with my mother, you know. My grandmother is a eagle and thing. So I kind of have the little one-away thing there, you know. A little reserve type of movement. So them say me Droopy. You know, see it? But when I come in at the city, which I'm living at the city now and I got a country for a while now, you find out you have to deal with these streets. These streets are not rough. And then them start to call me Droop Dog. You know, because being man them, you know them a waterhouse youth, them and them hot with them song called Old Dog and all them thing. We are look youth and I practice swag, you know, see it? Naturally, so them start to call like Droop Dog and thing. I never really like it still now, you know. But then, as I show you Rastafari, I come in I life early, you know. Because the real truth is, I lose my mother in a terrible way, and many people used to say, oh, you would like we are priest, say, oh, me not even like people. You know what I mean? Me I tell myself that me not like people, but I tell myself that. You know, because nobody not love people like me. A while ago, the Empress that I come here with, she's my road manager, and she was showing me something that happened in Santa Cruz today on her phone. A man in jealousy kill his girlfriend, you know, and right away the police come and kill him. And she was showing me the picture, and the way my heart feel. That's the reason why I sit in the chair out there like that, you know. Because, you know, it make me get away. I love humanity. I mean, no matter which race you come from. You know me I tell about, I'm prove it for myself. Remember, so we got to struggle. And a man we tell us that, oh, white people oppress black people. And sometimes we tell myself, that, oh, you know, one time the people them come and we can't do nothing but love the people and because the people them are people. You know, see. The thing is, my family, Elise Kelly, say, Lion. It is Elise Kelly, you know. So this man can't name no Droop Dog. This man have to name Lion. Because this man is too deep, you know. So I saw make my name Droop Lion. I mean, she never tell I and I in front I, you know, says Droop Lion, you know. I now listen to radio. But I come on the street and everybody has said, Lion. You know, I mean, I wonder, you know. Till a man just say, Elise, today the mirror call the Lion, you know. Well, I said come forward, you know, see.
So not to be confused with Snoop Lion.
No.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Because I actually called Droop Lion before Snoop Dogg changed his name to Snoop Lion.
Right.
When Snoop come to Jamaica and for his baptism and all of these type of things, I don't want no one get it twisted. I was right around the place. I see the whole thing. I don't feel no way. Because many times someone will ask me, so how you feel Snoop gonna name himself Lion? What you talk about it? Not the packs of lion I get bigger. So you want the man them on earth to be mountain goat and cheaters? No, I know that. More lion in the earth, a black youth that we've been doing this for years too. In his space. And I connect to his people them. Despite all them want do them thing. You know what I mean? How are you them a greatness, them a project a long time in a black world. And some people now see it full of it up and harness it and put black people in a greatness one more time again. You know what I mean? So they are them. Just job, man.
Give thanks, my brother, for passing through.
Rastafari, and give thanks to having night, man, because they are them a great youth. Great
Droop Lion.
Vibes, you know?
Yeah, and man. Again, one more time, the album is called
Ideologist.
And it can be found
iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Spotify, you know what I mean?
For those of the people who are listening that love the
Apple.
reasoning, how can they get in touch with you? Are you on social media these days?
Yeah, man, me dep on car, the ones them say Droop, you need to forget visual, you know what I mean? So right now, me have Instagram, a Droop player, and then me have Twitter. Yeah. Me I learn for text shot by
Little
myself.
selfie. Yeah, step up the thing.
Yeah, so me a tweet and me answer me Instagram thing them and me dey on Facebook. You know what I mean? Me dey on the thing them. You know, because at one point my family, and I don't want no youth to get distracted. Seeing someone tell the youth them the truth. Rastafari is of no confinement. Seeing I'm come learn that. I know they are supposed to know that long time.
Yes, sir.
Rastafari are not military soldiers. I am a rebel. Seeing Farai, a type of rebel who stand up for equality and justice. That's why we are rebel within this system. Because the system not stand up for equality and justice. There's law, you know, but there's no justice within the law. Zine, but we still respect and go through. You know what I mean? I used to feel like Facebook and all them things. Oh, I'm going to show my face on that. Your man, them will grab your joke. Until we find out a darkness, man. You know, that are just darkness. A fool something that. You know what I mean? Them think that you can't see world a develop and a move in a direction. You know? And you're going like a stupid as man just to say telecommunication will be modern communication. You know, see it? And if I want to understand, say God talk. You know? And go on like him stupid towards technology and don't want to get himself technical and up in a tech now. So go and get left behind.
So know that you are part of the technical age. Again, you are on Twitter. Yes, you're on Facebook.
Yes, sir.
And
Instagram, all them things there.
All these things.
Yes,
I see a bag of people in the chat room that's saying they love the reasoning and so forth. So definitely. Good. And guess what? Feel free to send the music. Feel free to stop by whenever you're in town. It is Sound Chat Radio. Make sure on your way out you sign the wall and make everybody know that Droop Lion has definitely been in here. Definitely, you know, it was a pleasure. Definitely reasoning with you again. I can say this, to have an artist that is not fully developed and fully commercially out there yet, and to have this strong reasoning that you have. It's a great thing. Of course, backed by great music. Some good tracks. I'm going to drop this one again because it was the first song that I played. And it gave me...
It's a number one song and
gave me that instant vibe. You know? It reached number one.
On a chart called Clinton Lindsay, you know.
Yes, the Clinton Lindsay chart. Yes, of course you can say that. Take all the accolades that you deserve, my brother. It is Sound Chat Radio. This one is called Have You Seen the Rain by Snoop. Droop Lion.